Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Because I couldn't even hear that music playing at all. I don't know. Hold on. Settings. Okay, you can hear me. I can't hear anything. Oh, this is not good. I'm glad you can hear me though. I just don't know. Hmm. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't hear anything. Hey, Ink, Isla Volta, True Smiles, Indica, Crystal, Charlie Girl. Who else in here? Savannah, Savannah, do 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 do. Truth Smiles. I said that. Peppermint. How you doing, Peppermint? Ink, Ink, Ink. I love the new name, Ink. That's awesome. Ink's Hideout. Trying to scroll back here. Okay. Did you guys get the link? Charlie Girl, where you at? Where you at? Oh, Fancy. There's Fancy. Okay, I don't know. As long as you can hear me, that's good, I guess. I don't know why. Did the thing actually play music? Who knows? Oh, no, you got gone in your own live ink. Oh, my goodness. Something I would do. I kick myself off my own panel sometimes. Just the way it is. That's what I do sometimes. Okay, there it is. I don't know why I'm not able to hear that. I didn't hear that playing. You got gone. How did you get gone, Ink? What happened? Like the live just cut out, or you just disappeared? Oh, well, guys, let's see. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing this Friday night? I tell you how it is here. It's freezing here. That's how it is here. Hey, Charlie girl.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear now. I don't know why I couldn't hear that intro music. That was crazy.
I couldn't hear it either.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe there's something wrong with that then. Thank goodness.
It just went straight from it didn't even act like it was playing anything. It just kept saying waiting, and then then you were there.
Oh, well, see, it played on my end. I could see it playing, but I couldn't hear anything. And I thought, oh my gosh, here we go with the headphone issue, you know?
No, you're coming in loud and clear.
Okay. As always, loud and clear, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Purple is still snowing at her place. Oh my goodness. No, nope, nope, nope,
It
nope.
is here too.
I
Sounds like
don't
a
like
damn
those.
blizzard going on out there.
Oh my gosh. No. And I had to go find more lights for the chickens, man. Heat lamps.
Mm-hmm.
I got them. And I was like, can't people just leave stuff alone? I had it in the chicken coop. Why you got to take it down? It was hanging up there. I don't know. We had this problem last time we had a winter storm. You know how hard it is to find lights around here? Everybody goes to get lights. They sold out of them today at 2 o'clock.
Oh
I
no.
tried. Yeah, and I was like, great. So we got other heat stuff out there for him, but still,
Yeah. Mm.
my husband's like, we got to get the heaters going or there'll be frozen chicken.
So
We just bag them up.
lamps.
Exactly. He's like, well, are they in a container? I was like, I don't know because I had them in the chicken coop.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
didn't take them out. I like them there because I know where they're at, and all I have to do is turn it on.
Funny how that
But
works, huh?
yeah, I know it's weird how that happens like that.
You put something where you know it's going to be, and then when you need it, you can find it.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. And then we had that bad storm hit yesterday. Last night or early this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hail was dropping and everything.
Mm.
I said, "Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous." Who is it here? Who is it here?
Hello, hello.
Jana.
Hello.
Sorry, I took a detour.
You did?
Uh-oh.
Did you get lost?
I did. I got lost for a moment, but let me fix
You
my
found
money.
your way back.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
found my way
important.
back.
Yeah.
All right. How are you guys doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Trying to.
Yeah.
That's all you can do is try.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is try.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I saw the cutest little dog today, guys. I was half tempted to stalk this lady around the store and grab that dog up, and she wasn't looking, but I couldn't do that because I'd be brokenhearted if somebody stole my dog. But the
Right.
dog was so cute, I wanted to ask her, "You giving her away?" It was a little pug,
Aw.
little baby, so cute. It reminded me so much of my Matilda, little black,
Oh,
all
they are
black
the
pug.
cutest babies.
She was looking at me like, "Take me home." I know that's what she was telling me. "Take me home." I would never steal somebody's dog, but no, she was just a cutie.
Hey, everybody in chat. I hope y'all are doing okay. Sorry, I'm blah, y'all. Maybe I need to go back down and chat.
What?
You're black.
What?
I feel like blah.
Why do you feel like blah?
Y'all know why.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
okay.
can't be in. I can't. Yeah.
Okay. You're good. Oh, this week's been rough, y'all. It's been a rough week. I'm glad this week is over.
Me too, really. Savannah, you can message me, love, if you want to.
Uh-oh, Savannah. What did I do now? You can chat. You know how to get a hold of me, Savannah. What did I do? I didn't do nothing, did I? I hope not. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Yes, you did. Don't let her lie.
If I did, I'm sorry. Whatever it is, I'll try not to do it again. Maybe.
Hi, Indica.
Okay, Savannah. We'll talk later.
Indica. Well, see Indica the hey.
Indica.
Where's Indica? I don't see her.
She's in there.
Is he fancy? Hey, fancy. Hey, Chaos Queen.
Iris.
Hey, Iris.
Get your booty up here.
Ink.
I know.
There's Magpie and Olive Ultra, and there's Purple.
There's Indica.
I'd tell Fancy to get her booty up here, but I know she won't.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful bean footage.
Are we doing beautiful bean footage right now?
Well, Purple put it in there. Somebody need. I don't know what live was that on. Whose live was that on? Is it still up?
I don't know. Yeah, my last.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
The beautiful bean footage thing.
That was in Purple's channel when Ink done.
Oh, Susan's. No, it was on Susan's channel. Purple said.
Susan's? Oh, okay.
Chaos Queen. The Magpie said it was Susan's channel. I didn't see it, so maybe it's still up. I can watch it. I don't know. Is Susan feeling better? I hope. Oh, they're complaining for Heidi. Well.
I'm gonna mute for a moment.
Okay.
Okay. So you going to the bathroom? Well, I don't know what I heard. I hadn't watched it, but I heard that it was Corn dog calling out Magpie because she's been sending in pictures of her sitting in a bathtub full of Heinz baked beans or something.
Magpie, you just gotta look over corn dog.
Stop sending in those pictures, man. I don't know what to say.
Corn dog is a troll.
What the heck?
Me and him have went head to head before. We still go head to head every now and then, but still.
Corn dog wishes. He wishes he got pictures of Heinz baked beans. Do you know how many cans that would take to fill a tub up?
A lot. Well, you can
Oh
might
my
get
word.
the big ones, the big cans, make it.
It's still a lot of cans. That'd be a lot.
Hey, Terret Destroyer. What'd she say? My son can't
The
come
tip.
for their bestie friend. I don't know who. I heard that.
I don't know.
Times.
Okay, what's going on? Timestamp 1 minute
I
57.
have no
Okay.
clue what's going on. Do y'all know something? I can't. Don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. What is the timestamp 157?
I think that's the Susan's Live where Corn Dog came up, I think.
Oh, okay. He's got a lot of timestamps because he came up on my live at night that y'all all missed. And it was 153. Yeah, 153. It was 3 times he went up on her panel that day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who copies your comment? Oh my word. Y'all please don't start playing that shit.
Tarot Destroyer did. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, this week, oh, y'all, it's Friday. Thank goodness. I'm serious. I'm so glad it's the weekend. Although, on a sad note, my kids came home so excited, and they said they're canceling school on Monday.
Yeah,
I said,
Monday's a holiday.
No, they said they're canceling it because of the snow and ice that we're supposed to be getting. And I told my husband, he said,
Are you serious?
yeah, he said, is that official? He goes, they haven't officially announced that yet. It's like, I don't know if they have or not. I haven't found it anywhere, but they probably told him that was a possibility. Because, you know, here, if there's any kind of bad weather, they can. And if it's really bad storms coming, they'll cancel it as well. Like if it's real bad rainstorms, you know, windy storms, whatever, they'll end up letting school out early too. Well, our kids are supposed to have school on Monday this year. Supposed to. I don't know. But, you know, they're doing whatever. Yeah, they got school here on Monday. They don't have it off. They have so many other holidays off and stuff. I guess they don't take that day off. Their schedule's weird, but I don't know. Maybe they'll be home. It don't bother me none. Whatever. It's same old, same old. I got enough bread for sandwiches and stuff. We're good. Although I did lose two loaves of Texas toast bread somewhere, so I'm gonna have to call the store and ask if I left it there. We'll see. Oh, stupid want a cracker. What? Stupid want a cracker? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I know it's cold here. It's cold there. It's like cold across the country, I guess, right? Monday is a federal holiday.
Yes.
Well, maybe they don't have school on Monday. I don't know. I don't see it on the schedule thing. I'll check. You know. Worst case scenario is the kids go out to the bus and the bus never comes. I'm just kidding. I'll find out before then.
Just tell
got
them stand
school or
out
not.
there till they get there.
Yeah, just wait for the bus. Might get light and dark again, but it's okay. Oh, why'd they cancel it, Sassy? They canceled all that school. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe they cancel it. Bad weather, maybe. You got bad weather there, Sassy? Oh, there you go, Ink. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, that was weird. I thought it was Magpie coming in under a different name. Thought it was weird. It just tripped me out for a second. Oh, okay. Snowstorms. Yeah. I don't know. They're talking about it's supposed to be a pretty brutal winter here too, which I don't appreciate. I really don't. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, Jenna, are you coming back anytime tonight or what? She gone. She gone. New Mean Girls movie out. I think I saw the trailer for that. Hmm. I haven't seen the other one, so probably should watch the first one first, huh? Two storms back to back. I don't know. We just had that bad thunderstorm with hail and lightning and all that.
Nothing like moving in the snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're moving. At least you got a little bit of time, you know. You can
Right.
do a little bit slower. Did I say slower? Slower. Oh my goodness. Blah. That new medication. I'm telling you. Woo.
Well, at least now that I'm moving, the threat of doxing my location is null and void, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they could still dox that house, but it was not the house that you're going to be in.
How would they know?
I don't know. I find that interesting.
And who gives a
Really.
shit?
I know. Does anybody really care where I live? Where you live, Charlie girl? Does anybody really care?
If they do, then they got a sad
Oh,
life.
oh, Mrs. T is. Hey, Glamma D. Yeah, Mrs. T. She's over there threatening to dox us and stuff because we discussed their accident one time on her live, and that just triggered her so bad. So she's gonna dox us, and you know, whatever. So if anybody really cares where I live, just ask me. I'll let you know. I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's it is what it is. I mean, surprise. Okay. Do you know how many people know where I live?
How many?
I don't even know. To tell you the truth. I mean, honestly, I don't know how many people.
Question.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, I have friends who know where I live. They've come to my home.
Right.
They've been inside of my home.
Mm-hmm.
They've come to visit and stayed the night, and I've traveled and gone to their places and stayed the night. I'm just saying, my friends know where I'm at, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't hide from them, so it's okay. If it's a dangerous situation, there's police force. If that's what you're trying to imply, Mrs. T, um, I'm not really sure. But I will say this: the fact that somebody wants to threaten to dox and show pictures of house or something, whatever, it just really reiterates and reinforces the whole Tennessee issue that we had.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that tells me.
Yeah. All you gotta do to find me is just look for the train tracks.
There you go. Look for them train tracks, honey. You dox yourself too, Savannah. No, Ink, supposedly she's moved to the same state I'm in now. She's never been to my home. And I'm not sure how she would have my
Nor-
address anyways.
Exactly.
You know,
She does not.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I ever gave it to her. I do know who does have my address though. And they've
Fancy
never.
pants.
Nancy stayed here.
Oh, I know.
She's always got my address. She's got my lowdown. She knows exactly
CJ.
where I'm at. CJ, she stayed here too. She stayed
Yep.
here. I mean, you know, like I said, people know where I live, so it's okay, Mrs. T. You know, go right on ahead, sweetie. It's, you know, just not sure what the fascination in that is, but okay. You really want to see my home? Like I said, just ask me. If you want to come visit and say hello, I'm open to company. Just make sure I'm not traveling, that I'm home. I can
I was
see you.
gonna say, I thought you were going to say, just make sure I'm not home.
Well, you might want to do that too. I don't know. Make sure I'm just not here.
Yep. Iris says, we're packing our bags. We are your next guests.
There you go, Iris. Come on, baby. Bring it. Come on. But how would I block him here? I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Iris, pack your bags. Come on. You have so much fun. Oh, my goodness.
Yep. Because Ink, she is, I guess something on our last live she was butthurt about, so she threatened to, she said, you forget, and we have a screenshot. When Jenna comes back, she's going to show it. You forget I have names and addresses and pictures of homes. Okay. Whatever.
Okay. That's
And
good. I don't know. I mean, you
what
know.
she forgets is we also have information.
I know, but why?
Not
I mean,
necessarily where she is, but where other people that she cares about are. Not that we would ever do anything like that, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
you know, she needs to think about that.
I know. It's just weird. Like, you're threatening what? What are you threatening? And I can tell you right now, she, you know, she don't have anything on me. There's nothing to have on me, for
Not a
one.
damn thing on any of it.
I know. And I'm like, I don't even think she has my address. Like I said, I never gave it to her. I don't, I'm just perplexed by it all, really, but whatever. Oh yeah, Iris will swing by and get you sassy. Hey, Aussie. Awesome, Manda. Not Aussie, Manda. Awesome, Manda. But apparently there's a lot of people who just love us so much they want to know everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They want to know it all.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello, Clary. Hey, tell me that man didn't say that. I don't care what they say.
I think you did. I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched that movie, and I don't even know if I watched it all the way through. It's disturbing. Jenna
Well,
said she'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Apparently the one that we saw is still in the other dimension. So
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh. Mm.
Yep. True Smiles. You got to get on that train.
Get on that train, go right on by.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many stops you have to make, you know? Oh, we got, you know, those all-in-one washer and dryers. They're not too good. Just saying.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my son came visiting me.
Oh, that's nice.
He really
Fancy,
did. He
you
came
need to quit.
Huh?
Go ahead, Jenna. Go ahead.
He came to grab a
Yes.
TV. That's all he came to do. He didn't come to see me.
Oh. He passed. Sassy, be careful changing that bedding, man. You don't throw no. Don't throw
Fancy,
your
you
back
need
out
to
doing it.
stop telling Morticia's issues.
What now?
Fancy's
Oh, what did
talking
she
about
tell?
Morticia, telling what she's got going on.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh, what she got going on? Wait. What? I missed it. What she got going on? Tell me.
She said that
Okay.
Morticia lives in the second largest city in Washington, and she is in active addiction.
Oh, no.
Chocolate-covered cinnamon bears.
Oh, no.
They are so good. Those are good.
Y'all barely hear me. Okay, hold on. Let me set my setting. Oh my word. 1 minute, I'm too loud.
Get your
Y'all,
We
mouth
can hear you.
on the phone.
can you hear me now? Could
Yep.
you hear me?
We can hear
Okay.
you.
I wish you could hear
We can
me.
hear you.
So I was not near my computer at all. So what was y'all talking about after I left?
Oh, Mrs. T, we
Oh,
want you to
Mrs.
show that screenshot
Into
of
the
let me
docs.
what she dirty deleted after putting it up
She
there.
threatened to dox. And then, I guess somebody found a screenshot and sent it to us about the, because I didn't even know she was on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. I don't know. And I bet it was a threat that we were stalking her on TikTok. And I'm like, what? I'm not even following you on TikTok.
Her and I
So,
used to be friends
I don't
prior
know.
on TikTok, but I don't see her no more.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not stalking her. I can tell you that. I mean, I'm okay.
No, I'm not either. I don't.
But
we should move on with
I'll,
life.
I'll say this: if it's on a public platform and it's public, somebody may just go ahead and watch it. I'm just gonna put it out there.
It's not
So
considered stalking if you put it out there for every person to see.
I'm gonna share this. You had to pull it up. So I don't know when these were taken. I'm just uploading them, but so I don't know when these screenshots were taken. Let me know when they're up there. Is it up there?
Okay, there you go. They're up there.
Right. So I guess when this was taken, it was 6 days ago. She says you.
Was she trying to say atheist, or was she trying to say that?
At least.
I know. I'm just.
She says you people will never change. At least I admit my faults and talked about others. Where's your confessions? Oh, but you guys are so perfect. You never do anything wrong, but it's bad when others do it right. Game on, bitches. This was another one. You're out of my mind. I wish you never existed. Don't care what happens to you again. All of you are a bad memory. Therefore, you don't exist, right? Stay off of my pages because you aren't existing. Then I don't know who you are. Putting it bluntly, now fuck off,
I think she on a gummy right there.
She
I
could be.
know.
Okay, so this is where she starts running her mouth. She says, "Ladies, are we going to start another war again? Do you really want to? I mean, might get ugly. We can dox each other like crazy. I got pics, real names, pics of houses. Let me know. Oh, and Jenna, stop threatening people like my new friend. I like my new friends a whole lot better than you four. The other three not included in this because they're better. Jenna hasn't been telling the truth on some stuff. Just saying, keep talking." And then this one right here, she says, "Stop stalking my TikTok at the Hooker Sisters." And she calls
Eloise and Fancy.
Eloise and Fancy. She calls them the Hooker Sisters. She actually done a live on it. I really think that Mrs. T needs to get a live.
Yeah.
I'm a little lost there, but okay.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I think she may have realized that the one about the doxing and all that was very inappropriate because she deleted it.
Well, everything she puts on her channel, she deletes it. Like the lives and stuff. She does videos about us. She puts it on her page, her channel, whatever. I mean, it's cool. You can look. I mentioned you the other night because I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. I don't watch you. Don't have no interest in you at all. I don't think no one over here has an interest in you. I'm not saying everybody in chat, but I'm just saying I know I can only speak for myself. I don't have an interest in you. I don't.
Yep.
No, nope. I don't think any of us really do. It's just perplexing to me, But that's okay. You can, well, it's not our fault, Our feet can reach the pedals of cars and trucks, Just saying. She might start pulling Foya's purple. She might. You know. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that somebody finds my life that entertaining and that thrilling. Thank you. I appreciate that. I kind of would say my life is not really that thrilling, but it's busy.
Yep.
Uh-oh, fancy. You had Foya's pulled on. Mm-hmm. Oh, Magpie can show her out. Magpie, you be pulling Foyas on people? Oh man, seriously? I hope not. I do think it's a little far myself, pulling Foyas. I think it's a bit, wow,
I just don't understand how legally people can do that. I would think they would have to show good cause to do that.
Yeah,
Because
I don't know. There's a lot of
malicious intent. I mean, there's no question about that.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that if you go and you release it and that kind of stuff, that's, I don't see how that's a good intention.
Mm-mm.
Personally, I just, I don't know. I've never gone and pulled a Foya on anyone. I don't really feel the need to. That's just my personal
I
opinion.
don't care enough to.
I'm just saying,
I mean, just being honest.
Yeah. I don't know. Who were y'all talking about in there, man? Who was that? Anybody remember?
Who?
I don't know. That Foya comment that Magpie made on that Discord that everybody was up in arms about. I don't know who they were referring to.
I have no clue.
Yeah, Inca does. I don't know. It is a little much, I think, with those Foyas and all that stuff. It's about Wee Frosty. Wee Frosty's been quiet, huh? I hadn't. Every once in a while, somebody will mention her, but I haven't heard her mentioned in a while. Oh, that's true. American Foya wouldn't work on Wee Frosty. She's not even in America, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. But, man, I don't know. Like I said, either way, show pictures of my house there, Mrs. T. Anyone else's. Well, got it. Share it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get the right one, Mrs. T. I don't want anybody going to visit me at somebody else's house.
Look what Fancy wrote.
I've heard that. Oh, Fancy, I think I saw it.
I think I heard a little bit of it too.
Hmm.
It was kind of disturbing.
Well, you know, I'm just glad Fancy wasn't hurting that Brock's candy stand. I'm
I
really
know.
grateful for that. Yeah.
That was funny.
Scooters can be
Hmm.
replaced. Fancy cannot.
That's right. Just wondering how many pieces of candy she ate before the police got to her.
I don't know. I think she
Hiding
took.
the evidence.
I think she took
Hmm.
it down with her.
She probably looked
I
like
know.
Lucy, stuffing it down in her bra.
Yeah. Those chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
You see Ink's comments. There you go, Mrs. T. There you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, look at that. That's pretty smart, Ink. Especially coming from, what did they call us? Fucktards?
Right.
I mean, we have a lot of things that we could disclose, but we're not going to do that.
No, I
I mean,
think I said
it's
some pretty wild
childish.
stuff to
It's
her the
so
other
freaking
night,
childish.
but I'm over that,
Mm.
man. She can have that drama. I'm not even gonna. Drama, that stuff right there is really draining. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She claims that she doesn't want drama, but constantly picks and picks and picks, and then when you bite back, oh, she's a victim. No, she ain't a victim.
Just trying to figure out how she claims to be a victim on that. I don't understand.
No, she's
I've
a
not
victim.
I've not made any threats of doxing her, or I don't think, have I? I mean, you can go check my community page. Everything's still there. I don't delete anything. I'm pretty sure none of us have done that.
I have. I ain't gonna lie. I meant her name.
Oh, you had? What, Jenna?
It was her name. It was in the screenshot. That's all it was. I didn't. Well, I honestly, I did not mean to. I did not know that her name was on the screenshot
So it
until
was
she
by
Oh,
commented
accident.
up under it and said
yeah.
boxing, and Widow commented up under, and but it's a. I mean, like, I don't know if it's still there, which I doubt it is, but still.
Well, I mean, sometimes accidents, if it's accidental, that to me, it's like whatever, I know that a lot of people have accidentally,
Actually,
you
Magpie,
know,
I haven't heard Purple say anything out of order, and you're being kind of aggressive. So
I'm not even looking at chat, y'all. I have no clue what's going on.
you said you made your comment as a joke. Maybe Purple's was made as a joke.
I don't know.
Fancy
Yeah.
said that Shining had the funds to bail her out, but refused.
Oh,
Oh.
Shining, did you?
Well, sometimes, I mean, Fancy Roundhouse kicked that police officer in the head. I'm not bailing her out. She had to ride her time out.
Hey, Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Right, Ink. Ink's hideout.
Hi, Cinnamon.
Yes. Movie hideout. Cinnamon. Look, man. I had to go I went and got more chicken feed and was looking for the light, the heat lamp thing. Seems how
Mhm.
somebody moved all the other ones, Little man went with me. He's absolutely hilarious going through the store.
Did he wear his cowboy boots and his shorts?
No, he had on this He had on his sweatsuit with his top ramen shirt,
There you go.
red and black, workout
Mhm.
suit thing with his jacket and everything.
Oh, I bet he's
Boy.
sharp in that.
He wore his Crocs though. Yeah, he cracks me up. He loves his Crocs, man. I'm like, really should think twice about this. He wanted those daggone Crocs so bad, and so he's either got his Crocs or his cowboy boots on, and I'm like, can't you just wear your tennis shoes? Go put your Nikes on, No, I like the Crocs on. They're good. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm like, okay. And he cracks me up. He's sitting in the car, just, da da da, And he said there was 2 cookies that were on a plate, little chocolate peanut butter cookies. They were on a plate from work last night, and I forgot to take it out and throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets in the car and he goes, "Oh, Mom, there's chocolate. You gotta careful your chocolate here." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I was just gonna throw it out." He goes, "No, don't worry, I'll eat it. You want one?" I was like, "No, thank you." So, he's like, "These cookies are good, Mom." So I had one last night and I couldn't eat the other 2. So you go right on ahead. Feel free.
Magpie says she loves chickens.
Oh yeah, we got chickens and we got to keep them warm. I don't want them frozen. I gotta keep my little chickens warm. We used to have a pig, a real pig. He used to sleep with the dogs and stuff. Like what did my son name him?
Oh Lord. Ink said, are they people cookies or dog cookies?
No, they were people cookies. They were people cookies. I had them sitting on the plate in there. Went to go throw it out, and I didn't this morning when I got home because I was so tired. But I didn't need to because he ate them. All right,
I'll take care
go
of that
ahead.
for you, Mom. Don't worry.
And then and then I had the big thing of nuts in there, peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter had given it. He says, "Here, take these. We have 2 of them. We don't need this." And she knows they'll get eaten over here. Well, I've just left them in the car, and every once in a while I'll grab a little handful, have some nuts, and they're still in there. So then he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna have some nuts, Mom."
He's like, "Man, I'm glad I was invited to go with you."
I know. I was like, well, first off, I'll just put this out there. I didn't invite him. Dad did.
He invited himself.
No, Dad did. He said, "Go get ready. Go with your mom. Go help your mama. She's got to get corn feed and stuff, and the chicken feed." They're big old 50-pound bags, so I'm not sure how he helped me. Well, he did push the cart out to the car, and he almost ran me over, and he said, "Man, this thing goes fast." I was dodging out of the way because I thought he's going to run me over. It was like they have to because they carry heavy bags. The Tractor Supply has those push ones,
Mm-hmm.
So we had to do that. And I'm like, look, they got to roll good because it's heavy stuff that they put on it. So it's got to be durable,
Savannah, I watched Paula Dean's video today on air fryer fried chicken.
Oh, it's good.
And I want to try that. The secret is, I mean, you bread it just like you would if you were going to fry it in grease, but you spray it with cooking oil or cooking spray on both sides, really good. And I think about halfway through, she sprayed it again, and it was so crispy. I'm going to definitely try that.
What picture? She said, "Who posted a picture in their Discord?" I don't know what picture it was. I don't know.
Hey, Crystal. I love air fried chicken too.
It's so good. My sons, they get, they're on that, they eat real healthy, so they get chicken breasts and cut it all up nice and neat and get all the little fat off of it. And, a tub full of beans. Oh, gosh. It's so good, though. Oh, my goodness. Take a little chicken, the little fryer chickens. I had to cut it up in pieces, though, because it won't fit in that daggone thing. But I bet it'll fit in my oven now with the air fryer.
Oh yeah.
It's so good, though. It
Now,
tastes so
the one
different.
in your oven, is it a bucket? Or is it just
No.
a rack?
It's just the oven. You just put it on air fry setting and air fries.
Gotcha.
So my son did order the 2 air fryer basket things
Yeah.
to put in there. It works good. We had them
The air
tots in there. It was real good.
Is the greatest invention since sliced bread. And look, I thought the greatest invention was the Instant Pot, which I still do love, but the air fryer is next level.
Mm. See, we just don't have. Well, we got my son's Ninja air fryer thing that he got, which does a lot, and then we've got it in the oven now because we had to get that new oven, and it works good. So I don't have the Instant Pot though.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
don't do that.
I am hungry. Y'all make me hungry. Seriously, I can make me
Sorry.
something. No, I'm sitting here looking at
I
chats
did.
with baked beans and chicken. Mm.
Well, I did get a little mini waffle maker. I'm excited to use that.
Oh.
Because I wanted it for the little, make the little waffle and you put a little strip of bacon or sausage in it and cook it up,
Aw.
And I thought that's perfect size for the kids and then perfect
Right.
size to travel. And I travel, that little thing, you just
Question,
throw
though.
that in my
How many
suitcase,
can you make at one time?
One.
Huh?
One.
How long is it going to take you to fix enough waffles for your brood?
It probably the same amount of time it takes me if I make the big waffles.
Yeah, but you
They
know
take
they're
a
gonna
long
want more
time.
than one.
Well, they may only get one if that's all I make them. I mean, I'll make them other stuff too, but
Uh-huh.
they got,
I just see you making those little bitty waffles.
they're so cute. I'm like, Well, they devour the big ones, Oh
Mm-hmm.
my goodness. And of course, I had said I got the Texas toast to make French toast this weekend. And like, I said, well, Dad, I'll have to make us homemade syrup. It's so good. And little man says, yeah, Mom, it's good, but why don't we just buy syrup? We could have just bought it at Walmart.
The boy's smart.
I know.
He's
He's
using
just
his
like,
noodle.
he's like, can't we just buy the syrup? Boy, he said it was hilarious. I was like, I'm not taking you no more. I like the homemade syrup. And he's like, yeah, all right, but I like the store bought too, Mom. I don't know. Savannah got an Instapot, but she hadn't used it yet. Oh, don't do Charlie girl that.
Look, I will teach anybody that wants to know how to use their Instant Pot because it's a life changer.
Savannah, your birthday was your birthday was yesterday. Happy late birthday. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you yesterday. I'm
Savannah's
sorry.
birthday again already?
It was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Savannah.
Birthday.
I've been out of it working and sleeping all day, so yeah.
I'm sorry, Savannah. I haven't been in my right mind.
Ooh, she got a homemade one.
No. She said that's a typo.
That's a typo?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, how is it her birthday again already? But time flies, you know what I'm saying?
When was her birthday last? Okay. All right. Okay, that's what I was looking at because I was just on Facebook looking. And it says Savannah's birthday was
She didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, she said it's a typo. It's not her birthday.
So
do that like that. Do that like Ink. Remember when it happened? I think it was Ink, didn't it? Everybody's like, "Happy birthday!" She goes, "It's not my birthday."
She had birthday for a whole week.
She sure did.
Ain't
Yeah,
her
see,
birthday
but I
yet.
thought I was like, "How is it your birthday again already?" Wouldn't it?
Well,
I
Savannah,
didn't
this is
think
your
I was.
winter birthday.
That's right, you 6-monther.
hmm
That's what I always do half birthdays for the older ones. I thought we should do that because I have December. We have December 8th, December 23rd, or December 24th, December 26th, and December 28th. We have 4 kids in December. I always tell them we should do it. We should do a half birthday in the middle of summer. But then they're like, yeah, but then the kids are all out of school anyways. So how do you know?
hmm
I say, well, oh, the homemade syrup. My husband makes that. He made it one night. I think it was at night when he made it because he did breakfast for the kids and realized they had already ate all the syrup. So he Googled it. I'm very proud of him for this. He Googled it to see how to make homemade syrup and made it, and it's so good. So good. I think
what's
it's like,
in it?
I think
Kale syrup.
butter and brown sugar and maybe water.
What?
Yeah, it's a very simple recipe, but it is so, and a little vanilla. I don't know if you put water in there or not. I'll ask him. But he said it's just real quick and easy, and it's so good. So good.
Hmm.
It's really good. Yeah, he made that when our son was here.
Can you get
And then
healthy
maybe
brown sugar?
Did you say healthy brown sugar?
Can you get healthy brown sugar?
I don't think so. Brown sugar is brown sugar, isn't it?
Well, like you can get sugar that's like healthy.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just get brown sugar that's at the store, and it comes in a bag.
And
I
look,
just
what's
grab
the
it.
difference, other than the color, what's the difference in light and dark brown sugar?
Is brown sugar is like sticky a little bit.
hmm
It's
Well,
like when
regular
you
sugar.
no, when you like go to like pull it out, you could form with brown sugar. You can like form like a ball out of brown sugar.
So it's more
Well, I
dense.
know the dark brown sugar is more. To me, it has more of a molasses kind of taste to it. It's a little bit
Mhm.
Oh no, I
different,
just
you know.
use brown sugar for pecan pies.
Fancy says that it's called Swerve brown sugar. So that must be
Oh,
a healthier version.
okay. Well, I just stick with the brown sugar I have in the pantry. Go ahead.
hmm
I can't. Yeah, I can't do the cream
The reason
cheese.
I asked about the
Oh,
brown sugar was because some recipes call for dark brown sugar, some call for light. So I didn't know what the difference was.
well, you know what I made yesterday? I made
What
that
did,
olive dip.
ooh, yeah. I
Hmm.
made some the other
Yeah.
day too.
Well, I made it, and I didn't use. Okay, what's it? How do you say that other cheese? Not cream. It's not the cream cheese, but the new flat. How do you say that? I don't know how to
Oh, no,
pronounce it.
no, no. Mm-mm. Did you
No, no,
use
no.
that?
It was good. It was good. Yes,
What
because it
was
tastes
it?
so much like cream cheese, but it's softer.
What's
Oh
the name
my
of it?
gosh, it was so good.
What's the name of it?
Hmm.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Let me
I
pop
don't, I
that
don't
on
know.
Dr. Google.
It's the new. Yeah, I don't. I'd have to ask him how to pronounce that.
And it's cheese.
Yeah, it's like cream cheese,
New
It's
but
like
it's new.
new new Chatel
Neufchâtel, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was good
is
and
a
it's
soft,
softer.
slightly crumbly, mold ripened, bloomy rind cheese made in Neufchâtel.
It is just like cream cheese, but softer, and it just Oh man, it was good. It was good.
Crumbles.
Nope,
Hmm.
it didn't crumble. It's just like cream cheese, just softer.
What is that cheese? Can't think of it. It's white and crumble.
Blue cheese.
No, not blue cheese. Something else. You can put it on salad.
Feta,
Feta.
feta.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-uh.
You don't like feta
No.
cheese?
Mm-mm. I got sick smelling that one time when I was pregnant, and nope.
Oh, well, I love it. I think
Try
it's good.
feta and spinach together.
Mm-mm.
Or
Yeah,
cooked
it's good.
spinach.
Yeah, I think it's good. But yeah, it's one of those ones you
Well,
either
I'll
like
have
it or
to
you
try
hate it.
that because I've seen that. I just didn't know.
Yeah, you cook your spinach and put your feta cheese on top of it. Maybe a little bit of vinegar.
You can have mine.
It's so good. Good on pizza too, like that.
Yeah, it is.
Ugh.
Oh no, I love Ulta doesn't cook. Oh no, I kind of wish I didn't cook.
You'd kind of be in a pickle if you didn't.
I know.
I wish I never learned how to cook. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, you know what's so sad? This really kind of this cracked me up, y'all.
Yes.
Tonight I went and those cheddar dogs. They got the
Hey, Zena.
shit. The cheesy sausage dogs or whatever.
Yes.
Mhm.
I made some of those for dinner and I put them in the I cooked them inside, right?
Mhm.
So little man says to me, "Oh, mom, did you know you can get hot dogs inside?" I said, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, Dad Googled it, and you sure can." I was like,
Wow.
"What do you mean? You Googled how to cook hot dogs inside?" And I don't know. Maybe I have to ask my husband. Maybe he said something to him. I don't know. But he's like, "Yeah, you can actually cook hot dogs inside." And he goes, "You just put them right here." Blah blah blah. He's telling me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "How do you think we cook hot dogs?" He goes, "Well, we always have them on the grill,
On the grill, yeah.
because that's the only way I like them." So we don't
Zena.
usually cook hot dogs
Maybe
inside.
maybe he's talking about because I like to fry a hot dog, which kind of makes you think that it's grilled, I split it
Yeah.
down the middle and fry it. So maybe
Oh, they're
he's
good.
thinking that way.
No, they're good in the air fryer too, by the way. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I hadn't tried that.
yeah. But no, he was really excited that you could actually cook a hot dog inside. I verified it, and I was like, he thought you could only cook them on the grill.
Oh
I
yeah,
just thought,
I love Ulta. My hot dogs have to be singed.
yeah, I like mine burnt with mustard.
Mhm. Lots of onion.
Yeah, I don't like hot dogs that aren't burnt. Nope, nope, nope.
You don't like what?
I don't like hot dogs if they're not burnt.
Oh no, me either.
I can't do it. I'm like, nope, no, thank you.
Mm-mm.
It's like crispy.
No, I didn't know that you could, Sassy. She said, haven't you ever ran out of brown sugar and had to make it yourself?
I never have made it myself. I make other stuff, but not brown sugar. I should go to the store and grab it. If they don't have it, then I'm out of luck. But I guess we could make it with molasses and sugar. Oh no, Glamis never used her air fryer. Oh, Glamadine.
no.
When you use it, you ain't gonna go back. It's so good.
Yes,
Yes,
it's a game
oh,
changer.
I'm telling you, my
And did
son
you
comes home from
know?
work and he uses it every night.
Yeah. Did you know that you can get paper liners that go in the bottom of your air fryer? So when you go to clean
Yeah,
it, you just change the paper.
yeah, I seen that. And then they'll come out with something saying that causes cancer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, air fryer is worth it. They're so good. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I made those round taters. They were so good.
Mm-hmm.
They are. Everything's good in that air fryer.
Yep. Do
Yummy,
you ever
yummy,
try
yummy.
those chicken Kiev? They're in the frozen section and they're really cheap. You can get the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken Kiev, if that's how you say that. But it's a piece of chicken that's breaded and it's not cooked, but it's stuffed with um, the chicken Kiev is butter and herbs,
Mm.
and you just pop that in the air fryer, and it tells you how long to cook it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't got those. I'll probably try it. My older kids won't eat it though. It's not healthy. They don't, not up to snuff for them. Oh, really, Maple?
Has a 10 quart air fryer.
That's what I need.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Well, I got it in the oven now, so
In
I
the
don't have to
oven.
worry about it.
Right.
Yeah. But the Ninja one that my son has, that is
Mhm.
it's so quick and oh my goodness, so good, so good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just air fryer is good, cooking that stuff up, and it's healthier. So yeah, he got the one that does all kinds of things besides just air fry. But all I do is air fry it, and he's like, "No, you can hit this one." And I was like, "No, the air fryer is
Who
best."
cares? It's an air fryer. We're going to air fry.
That's right. That's right. Mm.
What is funny is when my son turned, I think he turned 18. That's what he wanted for his 18th birthday was an air fryer. So that's what he
Oh,
got
really?
was an air fryer, and it's still going strong.
Oh.
That was almost 3 years ago.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
use it
yes,
up.
I will buy you an air fryer.
That's right. Like, good. And it was sad because when my son got that air fryer, it sat there. He didn't use it for a little bit. I mean, it just sat there, and I'm like, "Are you
Mhm.
serious? You got this really nice air fryer, dehydrator, whatever it is, and you're not using it?"
Mhm.
He finally broke it out and started using it, and I'm telling you, they use it all the time.
Don't feel
Yeah.
Oh,
bad
Heather,
though.
you don't have a toaster?
I ain't got a toaster either. Don't feel bad.
What? I got 2 toasters.
Look, if you ever, if you ever go to a restaurant and order a grilled cheese, how it'll be crispy on the outside.
Mm-hmm. That's good in there
That's
too.
how they do it, is in the air fryer.
Mm-hmm. You can put anything in there. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Good and tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, Glamady, I'm so sorry about that. Your nephew was killed in an accident this
Oh,
week.
so sorry.
I know. That's hard.
Mm.
I know. I got to work Monday. And I had a couple people that had to report, and then they had to go and report to another company. And the lead that we usually report to wasn't there. And I found out she had passed away over
Oh
Christmas
my
break.
gosh.
It was horrible. And because I really liked her. Her and I worked together for a long time. And I was like, what? I just worked with her the week before Christmas. What are you talking about? So yeah, that was rough.
Did you find out what happened?
Still, no, I don't know. They
Yeah.
just, her daughter had called to tell him, and and so I had to call my boss and, hey, don't tell people to report to her. She's no longer with us.
Oh.
So. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, he's only 35. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
I'm so sorry, Glamady. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're sending Bunch of love and prayers to Grandma. Thank you guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh no, Heather, you had a house fire. Oh my goodness,
Who did?
Heather did.
It was, I think 5 years ago.
Yeah,
She was saying, I lost it. Oh, yeah, she was saying that it took her 5 years to buy all her furniture and appliances back.
yeah, yeah. Because this stuff ain't cheap.
No,
It's
it
like,
is
oh my
not.
gosh. No, thank you, Grandma Day. It's all right. I mean, you just had a lot of
I just got,
losses lately going on. You
I
know,
just paid my last payment on my refrigerator. Woohoo!
all right, all right. Yeah, we had to get that new stove, and I didn't want to because I wanted to I wanted to wait until we redid the kitchen and get all new, matching appliances and the set and the other, But we know that's a pipe dream. It's going to be a long time before that happens. So we had to break down and get a new oven.
Yeah. How's your dryer doing?
You mean my washer?
Oh, it was a washer?
Yeah, the washer. It's doing good. It's doing good. It's working, so we're good.
Yeah.
We got to get the other one fixed, though. I want to fix it and get that laundry room set up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing to go through, the house fire.
I know. You try to. Yeah, so you could get them all matching. I don't know. It just, they somewhat match. They all work, so we're good. As long as it's all working, right, what was it? Day before Thanksgiving, we had to get a new washer and a new stove.
Mm-hmm.
My husband said, we're not doing Thanksgiving dinner without a stovetop. We have the oven, the wall unit, so at least we could, cook in that. But, we didn't have the burners. And I was just using the little plug-in burners, which don't heat up like a stovetop does. It doesn't get as hot,
Right.
So we had to break down and get one. It's nice. I like it. It's good. And we did, even though it's so sad though, because you think, with our kids being older, our old stove had the notches on the front. The knobs and stuff were all in the front. So
Right.
when we went and got it, I said they have to be in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have grandkids and they're over all the time. And I said, so they're going,
And Mr. Fingers, yeah. He's constantly
he loves
messing with everything in the kitchen. The garbage
he's always
or the garbage compactor, the water dispenser.
He runs over there. He will run through the house. I don't know why. He just has to turn it and turn that trash compactor on. And he just looks at you and smiles like, mm-hmm. And it goes off and go back over there and you're like, hey, don't do that. Leave that alone. He's just real quick. I mean, he's just like, got to get to it so fast, and just turns it on and just runs off and laughs like, haha, I got you. Golly day. I'm glad that you love that trash compactor, buddy. I'm glad you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had to pass it. Yeah. I know. We have fire extinguishers too, and it's crazy. I know we had our hot water heater catch fire. Remember that?
Yes. Did
Oh my
several
gosh.
eventful things that night.
I know. It was terrible. That
But
was
I'm
crazy.
thinking the other eventful things happened so that you would know about your hot water heater.
Probably because I was up and I thought I smelled electrical, like something electrical burning. I thought I smelled it, and I'm like, and I started dozing off, and then the fire alarm goes off, and holy moly! Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling 911 because we got a fire. There's smoke coming, and you couldn't tell where it was coming from. My husband and I tell you what, that was panic. I don't
Oh, I
ever want to
know.
feel that again.
Right.
Because knowing something is on fire and having smoke going through the house and not knowing where it's coming from, to me was horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It scared I would just, oh my word. All I could think is, making sure it wasn't in one of the kids' rooms. So I'm running around the whole house trying to figure it out. I know it's not upstairs. The boys up there are okay, but downstairs, it's somewhere in the house. And my husband and I are freaking, like running around trying to find it. And finally, I was like, open that door, open that door, open that door. And sure enough, I opened the door where the water heater is inside. And because we have one in the garage and then it's in a closet out there and then one in here. And yeah, that was terrible. That was,
Mm-hmm.
I called
That
911 and my
happened to
husband's
me
like,
one
oh,
time because I was
mm-mm-mm.
getting a new dishwasher put in. Well, they turned
Oh,
the breaker off, and when they turned the breaker back on, I could see smoke and smell it, and it looked
mm,
like it was coming out of the wall. And so I went in there to the guys that were installing the dishwasher, and he's like, "You got a fire in here somewhere." So I called 911. Here they come, and the entire fire department is standing in my bedroom because that's where the smell and the smoke was coming from. They were getting ready to go up in the attic, and one of them happened to look over, and I had a box fan, and he bent down and smelled it, and it was coming from that box fan. It was on, but it wasn't, like the motor had burned up, and it was just sitting there
oh,
burning.
oh my gosh.
So what had happened was when I turned the electricity off and then back on, somehow it triggered, um it blew that box fan up.
Oh man.
But yes, I know
Overloaded it
exactly what you
probably.
mean. That was terrifying because I didn't know where it was coming from.
Yeah. I mean, oh my goodness. Yeah. It really, ooh, no, no, no. And of course, I call 911, and my husband's like, "Well, we got it under control. They don't have to come out." I said, "Yeah, they do." I said, "Because I don't know. I wanted them to make sure it's not in the walls. Like I'm not okay until And they did. They came in with their little heat sensor things and all that, and it
Mhm.
was just a hot water heater, so we were good. But yeah, that was. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, Heather, what the heck, Heather? Your ex set that on fire. Mm-mm-mm. Did you see that? Heather said her ex is the one who did that. They're in a custody
Oh
battle.
my god.
Well, I think trying to do away with your ex and your kids is kind of some bull crap.
Right.
And why? I mean, it's not even. Why would you go and burn your kid's house down? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's some bull crap right there.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, karma will be. I'll tell you what. That's true. My ex-husband wasn't a very nice person, and mm, karma got a way to get you. That's so very true.
Yep. When you least expect it.
hmm What happens when you're not nice and you don't do nice things?
Right.
Oh, Savannah, they make you feel that way and they get you in, right? Move in for the kill. They play nice and then they're not so nice.
What, grandbabies? Oh no, you're
But
talking about exes.
yeah,
Okay. They're having a
yeah.
conversation in chat about grandbabies.
Mm. Oh, I love my grandbabies. Oh my goodness.
I
I'm
can't
telling you, my
wait.
granddaughter, it really is. You know, when people say it is like it is awesome having grandbabies. I'm telling you
Mhm.
right now, they are just, oh, they got my heart, man. They do. And she goes, "Love you, yeah." And she does that, you
Oh
know,
my
when you're
gosh,
leaving
she's
her
talking
house.
so good.
I know. You go to close the door and she's putting her face out, just love you, yeah, love you, yeah. Until the door closes. And then she goes in, and she's only 2. She goes in and she gets mad, so she goes to her room and slams her door when people leave. It just cracks me up. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
she's just absolutely hilarious. Oh, you got one coming next month, Sassy.
Aw,
Oh,
congratulations.
I know. We got one due in March. Another grandson. So
Mhm.
excited.
Yep.
So excited. Oh, I got my granddaughter a little newborn baby for Christmas, so she could try to, you know, 'cause mama has a baby in her belly, trying to connect it for her. We'll see. You know, she's so good with babies. We'll see how she
Oh my
does
gosh,
when this
is
one
she
doesn't leave.
ever.
You
She is
know,
a little mama.
she is.
She takes
And
care
it's
of
funny.
her cousin, I mean, like he is her baby.
Hmm. Covers them up and everything. It's so cute.
Mhm.
But she tries to feed them.
Yep, shares everything she's got with him.
Like, you're only 6 months older than him. It's okay.
Mhm. She does. Well,
Yeah,
she has good role models.
yeah. She knows, and she's a mama. It's just her mama was just like that too when she was a baby. I
Mhm.
used to fight her taking care of the younger kids, and I'm like, I got this. I got, like, I'm the mama. She always had to. She was so little herself, but I got it, mom. I got it. Hmm. You have your 30-year-olds living with you. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
What's
I
that?
don't. Alta said her 30-year-olds are living with her. They gave up trying to leave.
I'm right there with you, honey.
Hmm. What's the problem? Some people do have a problem with it, and I'm like, does it matter? If you've got the room and everybody's happy. You know how hard it is for kids to make it on their own nowadays?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And
I
look,
mean,
we couldn't wait to get out of the house. Now the kids these days are like, I ain't leaving. I ain't gonna.
oh,
Why would I
like, why
leave?
would you? Yeah. It's like, you know, my son's 22. He still lives at home and
Mhm.
he's got it good. He's got his car, his truck. He pays his bills. He does what he's got to do. And he goes to work every day. And, there's no big push for my kids to leave if they don't want to. I do have adult kids who live out on their own, you know,
Yeah.
6 of them live out on their own.
Mhm.
2, one's in the Air Force, one's in the Navy, and my Air Force guy, he's owns his own home and everything, and doing well, and eh, that's great if they can do it. But I don't feel like you need to push them if they're doing, to live on your own. You've got to have a really good paying job,
Yep.
or you're going to live in squalor. And that's one thing I'll support my kids in whatever they want to do. But I'm also not going to force them out of the house if, I don't have a problem with it. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me
Right.
at all. It, I don't want my kids to live in an unsafe place,
Exactly. And
you know.
if they're home with you, they're safe.
Yeah. So, and he might just end up building a house out here on our
Oh, that'd be
property. You never know,
awesome.
you
Yeah.
know. So we've got the land to do it if they want to, and
I've always told mine, if you don't remember anything else that I taught you, always remember you can come home no matter what.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, we have had a couple who have come home.
Mhm.
And, for short stays, because they want to be out on their own. And that's good, but they're older. Got a couple of them that are married and engaged and everything else. And, you know, they're living with their partners, their spouses,
Mhm.
whatever, and they're good to go.
Yeah.
But my 22-year-old, he's still single. So what's the push? He's a good kid. It's not like you have trouble with it. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
that's right,
the
Jenna.
door's always open. hmm Yeah, I don't. And I mean, to each their own. There are some people
Well,
who are like, "Oh, you're 18, you're out." Whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa.
I had just
Okay.
gone through that with my oldest and felt like the
Mm,
world was, you heard about empty nest syndrome. I never knew
yeah,
what that was until it happened. It was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to die," you know?
yeah,
So I was thankful that I was there for Jenna because I had just went through that. And I told her,
yeah,
"You don't realize it right now, but you will be okay." You know,
yeah, yeah,
you've got to let them find their way.
yeah. I know when my oldest left for the Air Force, I was so brokenhearted. I mean, devastated. Like it just broke my heart. And then my next one went to college, and it was about 5, 6 hours away, and I was okay with that. Yeah, I cried and I was still sad, but I knew I was like, there's a huge difference because I knew she was coming back. I knew she'd be home for spring break, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, and she did.
Mhm.
She'd come home. There's laundry. What do Mom? Can you cook this? Can you cook that? All her favorites she wanted. And
Right.
summer, she was back. So I knew she'd be home again. And, when my oldest left, I knew he would not be coming home to live again. And that's what just, I don't know, it was just hard. And I'm proud of him. Like I said, he's out there. He owns his own home now. And, you know, they grow up and it sucks. But then,
Mhm.
it's just, it's different. And, it's just, hard, you know. But I have been really good with I think my kids always feared because I was such a helicopter mom when they're little.
Mhm.
And then now I think they get shocked because I'm like, no, you're 18, you're on your, especially the ones who don't live here. Um, when I go to their home, it's, you know, I guess they expected me to kind of come in and take over or something. And I said, I would never do that. This is your home. Where do you
Exactly.
know, I said, when you help them move and, I'm like, no, you tell me where you want this, I'll put it there. I'm very respectful of my children because I want you to respect me in my home. You're an adult. Now I have to respect you in yours. And
Mm.
I'm never going in their home and tell them what to do. Nope, not doing it. So I think they get surprised sometimes and they're like, whoa, it's like, well, I'm no longer your helicopter mama here. I don't have
Right.
to. I've already done that. I've already, taught you and tried to give you the tools to have a successful life. It's on you now. you
Right. Yeah.
know?
Tag, you're it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you just say, I hope I've done my job good enough to where you're successful. And I always tell my children, I want you to be more successful than your dad and I.
Mhm.
I want you to do better than we did. And I think most parents do want that. I mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't. Um,
Right.
so far, my kids are rocking it. I'm just going,
Mhm.
they're rocking it. I'm like, wow, you know, awesome. Um, I'm lucky as far as that goes.
Yep.
Oh, Sassy, I'm glad she did. She didn't think her oldest would make it out of 20. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Mm, mm, mm. I know last night, man, it was storming so bad. I don't know. I couldn't tell with the rain and what was my tears because I cried almost. I was ugly crying all the way home last night, y'all. It was bad. I
Aw.
was like, I just was. I think because last week I ended up finally pulling my brother's tote of clothes and stuff in and washing them,
Yeah.
and I washed his towels, and I was fine. I was just on autopilot. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just on autopilot with it, just folding all of his shirts and his pants and, thinking about what I could do with them. I could make blankets for everybody. I could make
Mhm.
pillows or something, so that because we have, all my kids and my sister's kids. And I know the nieces and nephews all would like to have, something. And I don't know, so I always talk it over with my sister and say, well, what should we do? And then, on the way home last night, I just lost it. Like, you know,
Well, you
I
must have
don't
needed
know.
to. You needed a
I
release.
guess.
Thank God you
Yeah.
didn't
Well,
wreck,
no, 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 no. No,
crying,
it was
going down
early in the morning.
the
Well, I would have
interstate.
just blamed it on. I would have blamed it on the rain. Raining and hailing.
Right.
Yeah. I just thought, damn, it was just a realization he's gone, and it just kicked my ass.
Mhm.
It really did. It really did. I was like, oh, damn. Um, so now I have his tote closed that I look at, and it's all neatly folded, and his towels are there, and yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Oh, sassy. Yeah, Savannah, it is always there. I think it's learning how to live, live your life without them, and just the memories that are there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't change it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think the thing that's just been getting me is just the question why, and I think it'll be something that is never answered. I'll probably
Right.
never know. There was a lot of things that, and I think we should do a. I would like to do a live, you know, about him, because
Mhm.
I think one of the things too. I was thinking about this is, you know, when you lose someone because of addiction or suicide, it seems that they're lost in that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That it is then becomes about their how they died and not who they were.
Right.
And unfortunately, we did lose a brother to addiction, and we've lost our other brother to suicide. And it just, I don't know. It's almost like you don't want them to be remembered because of how they passed,
Yeah.
and just remember them for who they were. Like I said, I know there's answers that we'll probably never have. And to me, that is a hard one where it's like I said, my big thing that I keep knocking around is why, why,
Mhm.
and was he steadfast in the decision? Was this planned? Was this just spur of the moment? Was this, you know, were you crying? Were you just so convinced that this was the way to do it, and that you were just done with life and you were
Right.
okay with it? I'll never know. And I think it'll probably like one of those things that'll always haunt me, um, and I have to let that go,
Yeah.
you know.
You do.
And so, like I said, every time Lori and I would turn around and talk to somebody else who had just spoken to him, or conversations with them and stuff, and I just thought we'll get more answers. Okay, we'll find something out, and we didn't. It just left us with
Right.
more. So I looked at her. I said, "I'm done." And she's like, "What?"
Mhm.
I was like, "I'm done. I'm not talking to anybody else because all it's doing is making it even more frustrating for me, and just leaves me really perplexed."
Right. More frustrating.
Yeah, and I just said, "I'm not talking about this no more. I'm done."
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Sassy said I can go live now. Just haven't pushed that button, but I thought it would be a good topic, but some may not like it. Okay, what's the topic? I've missed it.
She said that her daughter, or that she had thought about doing a live with her daughter about her
Uh,
addiction battles, and that now her daughter works in the mental health field, getting people going through struggles back on track. That is awesome, Sassy.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I
I
love
know
that.
that you are so proud.
Yes, that is awesome. Oh yeah, it's definitely a good topic. I know we've talked about it a few times. Um, Addiction is really, it's really something, and I know, I understand that they choose to use that first time, you know. I get it. I get everybody has different opinions on it. But I'll say this is that addicts are people too. And
Mhm.
they do have a family who loves them and adores them. They're
Yep.
not scum of the earth. They're people that have serious issues and need help. And I know that when our brother passed away from addiction, I had a few people say some things that were not very kind. And I said, well, it's okay. To you, an addict may be scum of the earth. Um, but to me, they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just they need help. And if they can stop using, it's fantastic. And if not, you still have to remember that they have a whole family who does love them. And I
Right.
do understand that some of them have burned bridges with people, um, but that doesn't mean that they're not loved and that they're
Right.
not worthy
And
of that
they
love.
still matter. Their life is just as
Yes,
important as anyone else's.
exactly. And you know, it is a tough situation. It's a tough subject matter. I know some people don't like to talk about it. Um,
Well, and I
and
think
it's
people not talking about it is why there is such um, an epidemic of things that happen around it, because it's not talked about, it's not dealt with, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Heather, seriously, awesome. Look at that. 8 years and 3 months.
Congratulations.
Fantastic. That is amazing. You keep
Yes.
going. You keep going. Yeah, I know it. I think addiction has affected so many people. I know how it's affected our family, and still today affecting our family. Um,
Exactly.
it's kind of rough. It really is. And I think about it, and I know we have a lot of addicts in our family, whether it be drugs, illegal drugs or alcohol. Um, I know in our birth family, all the pictures, there's alcohol
Mhm.
of some form in so many of them. And,
Yep.
and I'm lucky. I've never taken on that. Um, I do smoke and I drink coffee. I
Mhm.
very rarely drink. Um, and I'm blessed that I don't. I
Right.
don't have that addiction, but I do have my cigarettes and my coffee, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And it is my addiction. Okay. And it could very well kill me just like anything else.
Mhm.
Um,
My
Coffee
addiction
gets
is
you jittery.
Diet Coke.
There you go. But
Don't even think about trying to take it away from me either.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, so it just, I know I have our childhood. I can see where my siblings would want that release. Things that have happened. And like with our brother who passed from addiction, he was my hero. I never got to tell him, but he was my hero. My whole life, I grew up with him. He
Oh,
was my everything, you know.
he knows that though.
Yeah, he knows now. You know, I know he knows now, but I can understand with the things that happened to us in our childhood,
Yeah.
how people would want that escape, you know. And I know I'm saying that's, you know, what it is or what caused. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in my mind, with him, I always say, "You won," you know. And I know some people may not understand that, but I just go, "You won. You, you know, the evil things that happened. It just,
Right.
I feel like it was just so much, and it was a lot of horrible things that happened. I mean, you name it, it pretty much happened. Um, and I can understand where my siblings would turn to drugs,
Yeah.
and you know, and I know some people may not understand that. It's okay. Um, I'm not saying that it's right. I wish they wouldn't. Um, and we do have a sister that she's now the youngest because when you know our brother Waylon was the youngest, and she was battled with addiction, and I went out and we basically kidnapped her and drove all the way across the country from Washington to Virginia. And she got sober for a lot of years. And she's battling addiction again.
Mhm.
And it's really hard, really rough.
Yeah.
And my nephew is, and he's locked up right now. Got a sentence finally. He's done a lot. He's got a lot of charges on him.
Mm.
Um, you know, you just see where addiction destroys families. It really, and I don't mean destroy like the family's just no longer there or anything. It's just,
Fragmented.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah,
Dree said,
it's,
Dree says, I'm also recovering, relapsed at one point over the last couple months. So I think I'm at 3 months clean. Congratulations, Dree.
keep clean, girl. Keep it going.
Yep.
Keep it going. Because that's, you know, I would say I love people who are sober, man. That's awesome. And that's a hard thing, you know. I can imagine it being hard,
Yep.
you know, just constantly fighting that battle to not use, you know.
I used to smoke cigarettes, and smoked for 10 years, but I quit when I got pregnant with my first son. But then afterwards, I started back, and I just kept praying and asking God to help me quit smoking.
Yeah,
And we had only planned to have one child, and I got pregnant. And I knew that God knew that if I got pregnant again, I would quit smoking. And there is no way that I was going to turn around and start smoking again because I know exactly where that came from. He answered my prayer and he took
yeah,
all um, desires, cravings. I have my youngest, it will be 21 in March, and I have been quit for 21 plus years, while I was
it's
pregnant.
awesome. Awesome.
So,
Yeah, you couldn't start smoking again because you would have had to get pregnant again.
no, I thought I was going to be struck by lightning or something. 'Cause,
Yeah.
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 So, that's my advice to people that struggle with
Yeah.
addiction is just pray about it. You know,
Yeah.
it may not
Yeah.
happen the way that you think it should happen, but your prayers will be answered.
Yeah. And Dre's right, you know, hour by hour, minute by minute, or second by second.
Mm-hmm.
It really is a, you know, um, and I know we did those Narnon meetings, and it was just, you know, because we did Narnon, you know, in NA. So you'd have an NA meeting and the Narnon, and afterwards we would go and have coffee at Village Inn. So after every meeting, and we all sat together. We didn't
Mhm.
separate. It wasn't, well, the addicts are over there and Narnon's over here. We didn't
Yeah.
do that. We all sat together,
Yeah.
and it was just a group of fantastic people. And it was really sad when you did to have some relapse. And you know, we went long enough where they would relapse, and you'd see them come back in, and um, it was rough. It was really rough. But you know, they come back and start over. Let's start it again. You know, that's all you can do.
Yep.
You can't. You know.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yep. And you know, like I said, we have. You know, our brother passed away from an overdose, and it was devastating. Absolutely devastating. And he was 30 years old.
Had a
And
19-year-old nephew that passed from overdose.
yeah, and you know, it's
Mm-hmm.
wow. You know, um, it just it is hard. It's very very hard, and I don't think people understand sometimes that, you know, that addict that you're looking at or whatever has a whole family. There is someone who loves them.
Yep.
You know, just don't look at people like,
And
well,
they are
you're
a
a piece of
human
crap.
being.
Yeah,
They mean
exactly.
just as much as anybody else, and they're
Yeah,
worth saving.
they're no less important than any of us.
Nope.
And that was, you know, and
And
that's just where I had to get to a point, you know, where people would say really stupid shit, you know, and it's like, you know what? They just don't know. You don't know,
mm-mm.
you know. And yeah. So, you know, I had to get to a point in my mind where I just kind of ignore it and be like, well, that's on you. If that's how you feel about it, then that's your business. For me, I'm okay. It
Right.
doesn't bother me that much, you know. You can say whatever you want to say. I know differently. You know,
Right. Well, it's easy to
you
stand on the outside looking in and voice an opinion, especially if you've never experienced anything like that.
exactly, exactly. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. And
Mhm.
hey, don't do that right here. Come
She
on, Maple.
agrees, Maple
Yeah.
Jane.
Drew going through a divorce. Oh, honey, divorces are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My divorce. Listen here, man. Actually, it was hard, but it was easy because he was very abusive. But it was hard because for me, I gave up the dream that I wouldn't get divorced like my parents did, and my kids didn't have a father, and that's what kicked my ass was not having a dad for my kids. You know?
Yeah, and no matter who you are, you think you can change them, you know?
Yeah, I know. I used to hold on thinking, you know, eventually one day we'll look back at this and just about laugh, and but we're gonna make it through.
Mhm. Yep,
No, it doesn't work that way. When they pull a 9 millimeter out and point it at you and your kid, there's a problem.
exactly.
When they grab you by the throat and throw you up against the wall, there's a problem. When they trap you in the house and won't let you out, there's a problem.
Yeah, you're very
When they
lucky.
start beating when they start beating you, there's a problem. You know. So
Mm,
they start leaving the bruises. That's when I said I gotta go. This isn't right. You know, this isn't going to change. It is just going to continue to get worse. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. Ooh, that's not cool, Dream. Oh my goodness, he ain't worth it, sweetie. He gonna do it to her too. Watch. You see
Mhm.
that? He
Yep.
gonna do it to her. Mm-hmm. Sure will. Watch. You wait and see.
And you will look back one day and say, "Man, did I dodge a bullet?"
Mm-hmm. That's right. Right, Heather? Exactly. Whoop 'em. Yep.
Yep.
Whoop
We
that
wonder if
rear
you
end.
got pictures of that one.
Uh-huh.
Him and
Yeah.
his black eyes.
Yeah. Like, oh my goodness, It's like, mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Jenna, you're right. But the one day when it was the night before, it was the day before I left, and I didn't go back because it was really a bad, situation. I left a couple times and bad, whatever. But my final moment was when I was down on the floor cleaning the couch. Kids had got butter on the couch, and he was throwing the hugest fit. And I was down there cleaning it up, and my son was standing next to me, and he came down and started wailing on me. And I popped up. Little old me, I popped, and I was way thinner than I am now, even, okay? And I just popped up, and he was 6'5", so he towered over me. And I just looked at him, and I said, "Go ahead, hit me now that I'm standing." And he looked at me like, "What the hell?" Because I was standing up to him. And I looked over at the gun that he had sitting there, and I did. It was horrible thoughts I had, guys. And he looked, and the fear in his eyes when he saw me look in that direction, he didn't touch me again.
Right.
And I left the next day.
Well, you were in fight or flight.
Yeah. But he did tell me when I went to go reach for the phone, he did tell me, he goes, "Go ahead and pick up that phone and I'll beat the hell out of you while you do it." Well, he said, "I'll beat the fuck out of you while you do it." And I knew he would. Of course, my mom had said, "You should have gone ahead and picked up the phone." And I said, "No," because I knew he'd beat the hell out of me and I wouldn't have been
Right.
able to call 911.
Right.
So my option was I went in the room with my kids and got my stuff and left the next day.
Sassy
But that
says
was
she
a
talked
bad.
to her daughter and that her daughter is interested in doing a live to share her story.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome, Sassy. Yeah, we talked about that one time. Doing, covering that addiction, and it's so taboo. I think a lot of people are afraid to talk about it, and you shouldn't be afraid to talk about it. I mean, it's a real issue that's out there, and addiction is different. I think everybody kind of looks at it and they think the, homeless person on the streets, and yes, it can get to that point. Um, but you also have your functioning addicts, which is something a lot of people don't necessarily, think of. Is
Mm-hmm.
there are addicts that are actively using, that are going to work every day.
Mm-hmm. My husband was
And
a raging alcoholic, but he never missed a day of work, ever.
yeah. Oh, you want the link, Ulta? Uh-uh.
I think she's talking
Oh
about
no, she wants
Sassy's
Sassy's.
channel.
Yeah, no one ever talks about it.
Well, and it
It is.
would be refreshing to hear a success story,
Yeah. And it just, it is something that it's the American way now, and it's getting bad because of the fentanyl that's out there right now. Um, I have a couple nephews that have had some really bad moments where they had to be brought back to life, basically. And that's something I don't understand is, and I've said it to them, You know how bad it hurt us when our brother passed away from an overdose, and how we are still grieving that. All these years later, we're still grieving it.
Right.
And yet you're doing this, you know, and that is one thing that just absolutely kills me is like you've seen how it has affected our family and the damage that it does. And yet you're doing this, you know, it just, oh my goodness. And it's not, you know, not I'm sitting there judging him or anything. It's just, you know, you see the damage it does and how hurtful it is for those who are watching it all, you know, going through it
Mhm.
with, you know.
Good night, Glamma. And I'm so sorry for your loss,
Isn't that
honey.
glamour? I know. I'm praying for you. You know, Fancy said you guys are way faster. Uh-oh. Yeah, Savannah, there is a new one that's Narcan resistant. It's really bad. Really bad. It's makes cocaine and meth not look so bad.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't. Makes that stuff look like a walk in the park, you know. Sassy, when you gonna go live? Yeah, Heather, it isn't any joke. It's bad news, man. That stuff is taking the streets. I tell you, it really is. It's everywhere. You got to be careful with everything that you do now. You know, and like I said, that new one, it's Narcan resistant.
Can you hear my wind chimes outside?
Uh-uh.
The wind is crazy out there.
Mm. Ooh, weed with meth. Oh no, that's not good. That meth, and I tell you what, everybody's drug of choice, right? Big
Love you,
drug of
Ink.
choice.
So proud of you.
I know. Hey, I'm proud of anybody who is got the strength to be sober.
Yep.
Because I ain't got the strength to put my cigarettes down. I'm gonna tell you that right now, y'all. I'm just saying. I know how I want my cigarettes and my coffee.
Yeah.
Active meth addict, and she got a hold of some laced fentanyl 5 times, and she was hospital breathing. And still hasn't learned. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I know. I got a nephew who hasn't learned. I got another nephew who's doing great. Absolutely amazing.
You
He's
know,
doing fantastic. And
I think that Narcan is a blessing and a curse because I think some people that use have in the back of their mind, oh, they'll just Narcan me, I'll be okay. You know?
yeah, well, I got one nephew. Like I said, I'm very, very proud of him. He's doing wonderful. He's just amazing, and I pray all the time that he remains that way. You know, my other nephew, unfortunately, I'm scared to death. Scared to death when we get the call that something's happened to him. He won't learn. Who overdosed on? My brother? Is that what you're asking there, Savannah? Or is she asking somebody else something?
Oh, I'm not looking at chat right now.
You know, she said, what did he overdose on? I was thinking that, ooh, Leroy. Okay, well, live.
Who is Leroy?
Or above comment. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's sad when Narcan in some places people carry it around on them because they have to Narcan somebody out in their front yard or out in the street, on the sidewalk somewhere. Okay, about Leroy. Okay, yeah. They're so readily available too. That's the sad part. Drugs are out there. Hey, don't bum my heater. Yep, exactly. Ink. We love ink. Oh, Payday just turned 14. Oh, okay. He's on your community post. I'll look. Drop your link in chat. Oh yeah, you guys drop your links. Anybody can drop a link, guys. I know I never. You know what? I don't say that, and I'm so sorry. Y'all need to really get on me. Put your links in here to your channels and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's so sad. I mean, it's we need to. Yes, Fancy, we do. We got a lot of badass, strong women in here.
Okay. Okay.
We don't have a choice not to be. That's how I look at it. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do that night box, Savannah. I tried and I screwed it up one time, so I'm gonna have to do something with the night box. Hey, Amanda.
I hear AB's running a special. He's got a tutorial.
Wow. Okay. That came out of
Sorry,
nowhere.
I've been waiting to use that one.
God, I think you were. You were like, at a point, I'll be able to do it. Oh, thank you, Amanda. She got you. She put in Savannah's channel in there. That's right, Ink. That's exactly right. Exactly right. I don't do the whole my ex. I'm glad to be out of that situation. Never again. But I always felt sorry for my husband in a way. Because I told him, if you ever lay a hand on me, ever lay a hand on me, I fight back. I'm not who I used to be. I'm not that 20-year-old, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Um, I'm just going to say it. I'm a total bitch now. I say that in a kind way. Where, like, you're not going to talk down to me. I fight back.
Well,
Uh,
that comes with age. We get a little. What word am I looking for? We basically don't give a shit.
no.
Because if you don't stick up for yourself, ain't nobody else going to.
That's exactly
what
right.
I try to tell my kids, because they're like, "Don't be a Karen." I'm like, well, I guarantee you, when you're my age, you'll be the same way. Because you're going to get tired of being taken advantage of.
Yeah, don't talk down to me. Don't do it. Oh, you did, Clan. Yep, Clan the Clan. I know we gotta We got to do a live. Eloise and Fancy will have to do a live soon. We just had to take a little break and, you know, deal with life for a little while and just kind of, you know, our humor is still there. We won't lose our humor. But I think to sit and do an
We've got a
actual
lot
live.
of content. Just saying.
Oh, we do. We got a lot of content we can use. That's for sure. But just need to take some time off from doing a whole live of, you know, like I said, deal with life. You know, some things we've had to deal with. So yeah, Heather, if I ever got divorced, I would stay single too. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again.
Well, I
We've
always
been
said
together.
that if I go ahead.
No, I was just saying we've been together. What? Almost 27 years. I ain't. That's it for me. I ain't doing no more. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I always said I divorced the first one. I said the next one, there won't be a divorce. I'll just kill him. Well, he is deceased, but I didn't kill him.
Oh no.
So yeah, I won't be doing that again either.
Yeah. I just. I said, I'm not doing nothing. I told my husband, you better stick around because I'm not doing it again.
Mm-mm.
I just nope.
Everybody keeps trying to fix me up. You know, my husband will be gone 4 years in June. I'm like, I don't want somebody else's baggage. I'm good.
You know what? I think that too. I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go, wait a minute now. When you get older, right? This is what I think. If I was ever to be single, right? Why are you single? You know,
Mm-hmm.
like
Exactly.
I
And
ain't
look,
doing it, man.
I have shared this with y'all, and I don't care who knows. The main reason I don't want to get in a relationship is because I want to be able to burp and fart when I want to, and not have to worry about, being all prim and proper.
Right.
Something else when you get older you don't care about.
Right. It's like, okay, you know. Yeah, there you go. And the most important thing is that you're happy. You're happy with yourself. You're happy, and some people will find another relationship. That's fantastic. That's awesome, and if people do find another relationship after leaving a relationship, I really hope and pray that it works out and that it's a great relationship because everybody deserves to be happy, whether
Right.
you're alone or you're with someone else,
Exactly.
and you don't have to, being with someone doesn't make you happy. So there's that, you had to be happy with yourself or you'll never be happy with anybody else anyways.
Yep. And it took me a long time to realize that because I always felt like I had to be with somebody,
Yeah.
I mean, it is hard because, you have couple friends that do couple things, and I think they don't want to invite you because, you'll be a
You're not
third
a
wheel,
couple.
or at least you feel like a third wheel. But
Yeah.
my family's been very helpful, with that. They don't exclude me,
Yeah.
but I'm good.
Oh no, Heather. Man, I tell you, you go through it, huh? Yeah, my ex used to stalk me. It was horrible. He'd follow me to the grocery store and shit. Like, oh my God. And that was when we were still together. Oh yeah, it was bad. I think about that now and I think, oh my gosh, how in the world did I ever live like that?
Mm-hmm.
He got mad because I go to the commissary and I go to the commissary and get groceries and come home. And he's like, "Where you been? You've been gone over an hour." I was at the commissary, like, and so after that, he followed me and was spying on me as if I was doing something horrible at the commissary. Like, what in the world? Are you kidding me?
I just realized something.
Huh.
I know your type.
Oh my gosh, you are
You,
always about a type. Well, what's
you
the
like
type?
a man in uniform.
Oh, I do. I do like a man in uniform. Gotta be. I know, and it's crazy though, because I never planned on marrying two Navy guys.
Yeah.
That sounds bad, but they
Well,
didn't know each other, so.
both my husbands looked exactly alike. When my second
Mm.
husband, before we got married, I showed him a picture of my first husband. He's like, "Oh my God." So I definitely have a type.
Yeah. I know. I didn't plan on getting with a Navy guy, that's for sure. But I did. We're still
Yeah.
together, so. Barely sometimes, how
There's,
husband and
I
wife
was
are.
gonna say, there's that.
There's that, He puts up with me and I put up with him.
Can't live with them, you can't kill them.
Can't kill him. I know.
Well, you want to.
I know. But, I'm sure he wants to choke me sometimes. I'm sure, They're like, oh my words, It is, relationships are really hard. They are, and it does take work. It's not easy. You just got to have someone who's willing to put in the work too.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't, and they're gonna be an asshole, they gotta go.
Yep.
That's just the
See
way
ya.
that goes. See ya. Wouldn't want to be with you.
Mm-mm.
Say bye bye, bye Felicia. But
I'm a Felicia.
that's okay. My ex, my mom used to, man, she couldn't stand him. She did not like him at all.
Well,
And
she's a
I get
smart
it.
lady.
I get it because you don't want to see your child go through that. I get it. Um, but it was she would always, I could kill him with my bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, Ma, he's 6'5". What are you gonna do? But she may have hurt him if she could. I don't know. But I know one time she was saying something. I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna say that in front of the kids. And I never would talk bad about him in front of the kids. And even though I wanted to, because he was, but I always said no. They'll see it and they'll know, and they did. They do. They're smart kids, and they figured it out. And they remember things that happened, and they know that that wasn't right and that wasn't good. And I think it was important to leave so that my children did not see that relationship and think that
Yes,
it was okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I'm
You
afraid if
broke
I
the
had
cycle.
stayed, yeah, well, if I had stayed, I worried that my oldest would have been like that,
Yeah.
And I'm glad he's not. He's one of the sweetest, most kindest. I mean, my boys are gentle giants. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, being in an abusive relationship is no fun at all. And I really do think, oh my gosh, how in the world did I live like that? Why? Why did I put up with that?
Well, I think people get in a situation and they think there's no way out,
Yeah.
because they're made to feel like that there's not,
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people, they've said, they think, oh, because of financial reasons is why somebody stays, right? And I was like, no, absolutely not. Um, that that never, for me, that never played a role in it. Okay, and I guess because the way finances were with him, most of the money, he was a functioning alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he went to work every day, bills were paid, But any money that was left was basically alcohol. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he drank a lot of alcohol daily. And, so financially for me, it was never an issue where it was like, I don't give a crap about the house. You can, that can go. And it did. And I always knew that no matter what, I'm going to be okay. I've always had that attitude. And I think probably because of my childhood or something. I don't know. But for me, it was just more of I don't want to get a divorce. I don't want to be divorced. I wanted to make it work. I wanted my children to have both their parents. And that was where my hang up was. It wasn't anything about the money. And it took until I was literally looking at him one day and I hated him.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely hated him because we had only $10 left until payday. And he had wanted to go out and go to the riverside there. And the kids were hungry. And he went, instead of getting them, something they could eat, he went and got Chinese food and a beer
Oh my
and sat there and
God.
ate it. Sat there and ate it in front of my kids. And he's like, oh, they can have some of this. And I was like, they don't really like that. It just really, I don't know. It was just, I just remember that moment. And he was such a horrible alcoholic that he smelled. You know how alcoholics smell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was at that moment, something just triggered and I just looked at him and I just remember going, oh my God, I hate you. And I don't know why it was that moment that tipped the scale that
Well, I
really,
do because he took food out of your kid's mouth.
yeah, yeah. And that it just, that's exactly what it took for me to just go, oh my gosh, I
Mm-hmm.
don't, I don't like you at all. And then, we went home and that was all right there when all that happened. And I finally stood up to him and I left. So yeah, it was interesting. Oh no, Ink, that's not cool. The night we hit the tree doing 50, it could have been worse because the road we were on 2:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Mm.
Girl, we've been on here for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Have we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is 1 o'clock. Yeah. All right. Well, I know Ink's gonna go live because she said she was gonna go live after this,
All righty.
so we can go and listen to Ink. Jenna, are you still there? She probably asleep.
I'm still here, yeah.
She don't feel good.
Okay. Oh no.
I'll be okay. I just pray I just get rid of all this stuff for once and for all.
Yeah.
I might need to get the doctor and get them to do some blood work on me, see what's really going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Cold day.
Well, you were hit with COVID and then the flu. So
Yeah.
it's just taking a while to bounce back.
But it seems
Yeah.
like it gets better, then all of a sudden it comes back.
Yeah, that's the way that COVID thing is too. Might be what you're still dealing with, Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry
Ink.
I
Yeah.
wasn't with y'all good tonight. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. That's sad, Ink. I'm glad you rid of him though. Yeah, your iron, Jenna. You can have check iron and see if that's low. And your vitamin
Your
levels.
vitamin D.
Now, y'all know I take vitamin D. I take all types of vitamins.
You take your iron.
I don't take iron, but I am anemic.
Yeah, well,
So-
that's probably what it is. You need to take some iron.
You don't
is
eat red meat either. So yeah, you need to
Yeah, I
take
don't eat red meat.
get your iron checked.
Yeah. Get that checked out and see.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I'll jump down so you can end it.
Thank y'all.
All righty. All right. Love y'all.
Love you
Ladies,
guys.
much
Okay.
love everybody in the chat.
Yep.
Mm.
Have a good
Love you.
night.
Love you. Love you.
Love
All
y'all.
right.
Good night.
Oh dang, Ink, did you say did he pass away? For real? Did you say he's in hell? Oh my goodness. Okay, Ink, you can go live. You can go hang out over there. I'm on night shift, so you better drop your link over there. I'll come up and chat with you. What you gonna chat about? Of course, this new medicine I on got me feeling good, y'all. I took it last night on the way into work. By the time I got to work, I was there an hour early, just because it was an hour drive. So I was making sure because of traffic and stuff. I was sitting in the car, and all of a sudden, man, I started feeling woo wee. And yeah, so it makes me feel good, but it hit me hardcore last night. I was like I was drunk or something. It was bad. Yeah, yeah, he's gone, and yeah, you're going live, right? So you're gonna be live in there. Ink's Hideout. I love that name. Okay. Well, drop your link. Everybody going over to Inks. Go chat over there for a little while. And yeah, tonight was just a chat here and there, saying this and that, whatever. You know, we talk about anything and everything over here. One of these days I might have a live where we do subjects, you know, talk about a little something or other. Because there are some things that I'm thinking, oh, it'd be nice to talk about this and that. Because lately we've just kind of been coming live and chatting, which is, you know, what we do on here too. We do a little bit of everything, you know. We do talk about everything under the sun over here. So, okay. All right, Ink. We'll see you over there. You want to drop your link in here one more time? I know we're a small channel, but just in case somebody's here who doesn't have it, y'all have Ink's link. Yep, Slumber Party at Ink's. Man, I'm telling you, Ink. I've listened to you live. I'll sit there and doze off. I wake up, you're still live. I'm like, oh, she's still here. Yeah. Oh, we have a good time, Alta. Thanks you for coming over and chatting with us. And all y'all stay strong and stay sober, man. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's awesome. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. We'll see you over at Ink's Hideout. Let's move on over there. And y'all have a great, great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll chat with y'all later. Love ya. Bye-bye.